So which certification is better? Google's Project Management Professional Certification or PMI Certified Associate in Project Management? Hey, what's going on, my friend? Alvin here, and in today's video, I'm finally answering this question. Having gone through both of these personally, I can finally give you my unbiased opinion so that you can make the right choice if it's worth it for you. First, let's talk about the Certified Associate in Project Management. This is an entry-level certification that's given by the Project Management Institute after you pass your CAPM exam. So regardless of where you are in your career, this is the perfect certification if you're looking to switch careers or advance yourself in roles that are more specific to project management. Anyone can apply to take this certification as long as you have a high school diploma or an associate's degree, along with 23 hours of project management education. So to pass the exam, you need to know the fundamentals of project management. So everything from traditional waterfall approach to the agile framework, along with a basic understanding of business analysis. Now, from having taken the exam myself personally, it can take anywhere between 2 to 3 months to study and prepare for the exam. But the benefit, and it's a huge benefit, is that you can start listing this on your resume and show it to future employers that you are officially a certified associate in project management. And when you're looking for jobs, you may have probably already seen that some companies prefer it, or they may require you to be PMI certified. And one way to do that is through the CAPM certification. So just by having this listed on your resume will immediately flag the hiring manager to consider you as a much more competitive applicant than someone who doesn't have that qualification. The other thing is that the certification naturally leads up into the PMP certification, which will of course allow you to negotiate even higher salaries. I do want to mention that I am both CAPM and PMP certified, and the CAPM certification alone has allowed me to really jumpstart my career to that next level, and it's something that I initially listed on my resume, which allowed me to switch from a senior engineering role to now an engineering project manager role. So speaking from my own experience, the CAPM certification can help advance your career and land your next role in project management. It costs about $225 or $300 depending on whether you're a PMI member. And it can take you anywhere between 1 to 3 months to study and pass the exam. Now let's move on to the Google Project Management Professional Certification Program. This one is offered by the Coursera online platform, and I'll include a link down below so you can follow along in more detail. Now, just like the CAPM certification, this is designed for those who are beginners and entry level who want to jumpstart their career in project management. On the website, you can see that more than 800,000 people have already taken this program, and it has an average rating of about 4.8 out of 5 stars. So just from that alone, you can tell that a lot of students have taken this program and used this in their career. The really great thing about the program is that this is 100% completely self-paced, and it doesn't require passing an exam at the end of it to receive the Google certificate. Of course, there are quizzes built inside to test your knowledge, but there isn't a true final exam. Coursera even shows some statistics here that 75% of Google certificate grads report a career improvement, which is actually really impressive. So without even going further, you can see that there's a lot of value with this program. The program does give you a professional certificate, and it also gives you more than 100 hours of project management education, which you can also use towards applying to take the CAPM exam. Another really cool thing that I love about the Google certification is that it's taught by program managers who actually work at Google and who have more than a decade of experience with project management. So you're actually learning a lot of best practices from well-seasoned veterans. And what better company to learn that from than Google? Now, the program itself consists of 6 courses where you're taught through a combination of videos, quizzes, and hands-on activities to learn the in and outs of both the traditional and agile approaches. You first start off by learning the basics of project management, as then as you go through every course, you learn in detail about the different phases of a project. So initiation, planning, and execution. There is even a specific course that goes all in to teach you about the Agile framework. And last but not least, you have a final capstone project where you develop your own portfolio of project artifacts, which you can use on your interviews to pitch for your job offer. So overall, this program is very well-rounded, and you're getting so many tips, tricks, and advice from well-seasoned veterans who work as Google program managers. The program offered by Google can take up to 6 months, depending on how fast you progress with each of the lessons and courses. I personally believe, after having gone through the videos myself, that you can probably finish this in less than 2 to 3 months. So if you're really quick, you could finish it even faster. But again, it all depends on your personal bandwidth and your workload. The cost to obtain the professional certificate is about $39 a month. So if you finish this in less than 6 months, you'll end up paying less than $300 for the entire program, which to me is a really great value for everything that you're learning and investing into your own career. I mean, think of it in this way. If you invest only $39 a month and it allows you to increase your salary by, let's say, $5,000 minimum, you've significantly increased your earning potential to a career that you're going to love. And that to me is completely well worth it. Now you might be wondering, how does the Google certification impact your job search? From my own personal job hunting experience, I have found that most positions on the internet, whether you're using Glassdoor, Indeed, or LinkedIn, they typically ask for a PMI certification and not a Google certification. But that does not mean that this certification is not worth it. As I mentioned earlier, list the Google certification on your resume and then use the project artifacts that you create as part of the final capstone project as conversation starters during your actual interview. And this in of itself can be a huge selling point to distinguish yourself from other candidates. Plus, with this professional certificate, you now have the branding from Google on your resume, which is very well known and established. All right, so with both of these comparisons, which certification do you think is better and which one would you take? The Certified Associate in Project Management or the Google Project Management Certification Program? Drum roll, please. For me, I would rate both of these as an A, a 5 out of 5, and I would not choose one over the other. Instead, here's what I would do. If I was starting my career completely over from scratch, I would take both of these certifications in parallel at the same time because it's always beneficial to learn from different sources and mentors who you want to learn from. I'd leverage the Google program to learn from actual program managers to see if that's something that I want to do in the future. And at the same time, to make sure that my resume will stand out and be much more competitive from other applicants, I would start studying for my CAPM exam. And in several months, I would have both of these certifications under my belt and be much more competitive than other people who aren't even certified. Now, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Which project management certification would you choose and why? The CAPM or the Google Project Management Professional Certificate? Let me know and leave me a comment down below. You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to smash that like button for me. As always, I genuinely appreciate your support. Now, if you're still starting out as a project manager, watch this video next to see what it's like in my day-to-day life as a full-time project manager, and I'll see you in the next video.